Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2. A very happy Valentine's Day to all who celebrate, as we are live at the Jack Manley Wellness and Athletic Center here on the Catonsville campus of the Community College of Baltimore County for tonight's basketball doubleheader, kicking off with women's basketball as the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals take on the Catamounts of WVU Potomac State College. Hello, folks. Once again, to bring you all the action, it's the big man on the mic, Isaac Donsky. We're so excited to be doing tonight's doubleheader as we've hit the home stretch of the season. Women's basketball is in their final few games of the year. Just 4 more contests. Tonight against Potomac State, Monday against Nova, Wednesday against Bryant and Stratton a week from today, and in 2 weeks from today, the season finale against Howard Community College. And we are so excited to bring you all the action in all 4 of those home games. Should be a fun stretch for the Cardinals. Speaking of the Cardinals, 16-4 on the season, one of the best seasons in recent memory. Cardinals are 7-2 in conference play, trailing only their arch rival CCBC Essex, but look out, Knights, we're coming for you. It has been one crazy season for the Cardinals, and they're currently in the midst of their longest win streak of the season. The Cardinals have won their last 5 contests and feature arguably the best defense in the league. They have not allowed an opponent to score more than 60 points in a win. On the other side, here comes the WVU Potomac State Catamounts. Their season currently sitting at 7-7. It's been a tough year for the Catamounts, but still a chance for them to sneak into the region tournament. They played their opponents tough. It's been more of an inconsistent year for the Catamounts. There have been plenty of games where they've outperformed their opponents and have picked up big wins, but there's also been plenty in which they have fallen by significant margins. And they have yet to play the dominant CCBC Essex. Tonight, they have to go up against one of the top teams in the region in CCBC Catonsville. So it should be a big test for a Catamounts team that does have some shooters. We'll tell you all about them when we get a chance. So we've got the Cardinals and the Catamounts. It is a Valentine's Day showdown, and we will be back in about 11 minutes with the start of today's game, as well as our starting lineups and coaches. Cardinals and Catamounts coming up next on the Cardinal Network. CCBC Catonsville Women's Basketball on the Cardinals Network is brought to you by the Community College of Baltimore County. CCBC, see what you can be. We've got our starting lineups for tonight's contest. Let's go ahead and go over them. And we begin with the starters and coaches of the visitors, the WVU Potomac State Catamounts. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Hedgesville, West Virginia, number 10, Kelly Hours. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, number 14, Chelsea Forrester. Starting at center, a freshman from Romney, West Virginia, number 22, Elizabeth Pryor. Starting at guard, a freshman from Augusta, West Virginia, number 23, Hannah Alt. And starting at forward, a freshman from Fort Ashby, West Virginia, number 24, Aaron Lease. The Catamounts are led by head coach Larry Crook and assistant coach Bradley Brandon. Now here's the starting lineup for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 4, Tania Robinson. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Owings Mills, Maryland, number 10, Maya Franklin. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 12, Deja Towns. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Columbia, Maryland, number 21, Jocelyn Fogel. And starting at guard, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 32, Kayla Cabbagestock. The Cardinals are led by head coach Stretch Brandon and assistant coaches Andre Eiffel, Cetaria Renwicks, Jimmy Thomas, and Jasmine Jacobs. We'll be back in about 6 minutes with opening announcements for tonight's game as the Catamounts face off against the Cardinals. That's coming up next on the Cardinal Network. Got the same logo. Why do you guys play 6 hours? Good guess. And we have to go away twice. Yeah, that's brutal. 3 hours. That's our last game of the year too. Or after that possible. He always likes when you guys play Fox. I just say it's better. It's good competition. Farthest game's probably Garrett. At least we don't gotta go to Westmoreland again. Oh. This is
March like 14th to like 17th. We have Essex at home, Erie Community College doubleheader at home, Anne Arundel doubleheader at home, and SUNY Orange doubleheader.
Yeah, I took one of those days off. It's like, man, I have a life outside of this. I cannot do the whole thing.
22, Elizabeth Pryor. Starting at guard, a freshman from Augusta, West Virginia, number 23, Hannah Alt. And starting at forward, a freshman from Fort Ashby, West Virginia, number 24, Erin Leese. The Catamounts are led by head coach Larry Crook and assistant coach Bradley Brandt. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for the WVU Potomac State Catamounts. And now, let's meet the starters and coaches for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 4, Tania Robinson. Starting at guard, a sophomore from Owings Mills, Maryland, number 10, Maya Franklin. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 12, Deja Towns. Starting at forward, a sophomore from Columbia, Maryland, number 21, Jocelyn Vogel. And starting at guard, a sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, number 32, Kayla Cabbage-Stock. The Cardinals are led by head coach Stretch Brandon and assistant coaches Andre Apple, Centeria Renwicks, Judy Thomas, and Jasmine Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals.
You can put it down a little bit more. All right. Let me know if that starts going when he hits the clock to start. If it goes on screen. So all set to get underway here for the first of a 4-game home stretch to close out the season. Cardinals will be in their home whites with red numbers, black trim. Catamounts will be in navy blue with gold numbers and white trim. Once again, the starters for this game for the Cardinals, it'll be Fogel, Franklin, Towns, Cabbage-Stock, and Robinson. And starting for the Catamounts, it'll be Hours, Forrester, Pryor, Alt, and Lease. So, should be an interesting contest. Catamounts sitting at 7-7, solid team on the year so far. Facing off against a very tough Cardinals team who at 16-4, one of the best teams in Region 20. It'll be Towns and Pryor at center court as we get ready. Tip-off is underway. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and we are underway. Catamounts will begin with possession. It'll be number 23, Hannah Alt, trying to get around Maya Franklin. She's a tough defender. Go back to Alt once again. Looking for an opening. Alt puts it up. A floater won't go, and Jocelyn Fogel will secure the rebound. Fogel finds Towns. Here we go. Nice to have Jocelyn Fogel back. She missed a couple games due to an ankle injury. Nice to see her back. Here's Deja Towns. Finds Robinson. Thinks about a three. Hands it off to Franklin, who goes for a contested three. Short. It was on target, but it bounced off the rim. Rebound taken by number 14, I believe. That's Chelsea Forrester. Inside, they get it to Alt once again. Alt slips, kicks out to, that's Chelsea Forrester, my bad. And that's kicked out of bounds by Deja Towns. It will be Potomac State ball. So Cardinals going with an all-sophomore lineup to start this game off. Both of their freshmen on the bench. And the ball will be inbounded by Hours, number 10. And Hours finds Alt. 15 on the shot clock. Hours for three. Takes a Cardinal bounce. Rebound secured by Robinson. Robinson will find Towns. Towns stumbles a little bit. Is able to keep control. Trying to break away around from Lease. Towns goes up and lays it in. Count the basket. And that foul will be on number 23, Hannah Alt, her first. One shot for Deja Towns. And no luck there. She will miss. We're going back the other way. Forrester will hand off to Alt. We're looking forward to see what this Potomac State team can do against Catonsville. Most of the opponents the Cardinals have played down the stretch have had losing records. This is their first match with a team that doesn't. As here's Alt fighting her way through the paint. Shot is short. Scooped up by Cabbage-Stock going the other way. Cabbage Stock will find Robinson. Robinson backs up, passes out to KC. Franklin thinks about it, goes for three, takes a Cardinal bounce, rebound secured by Towns. Towns lays it up and in. And Deja Towns already having a big impact in this game. As I was saying earlier, this is a Potomac State team that is one of the tougher teams down the stretch for the Cardinals. It's going to be a tough one for Catonsville. They've got Potomac State. They've got Howard at the end of the year. Howard leads the entire conference. And then they got Bryant and Stratton, an out-of-conference opponent who is 18-1 last time I checked. So that's going to be tough. Here's Alt, scything through traffic, puts up a floater and nails it. That was a good shot. And Potomac State gets their first points of the night. Towns kicks out to Robinson. Robinson for three. Cardinal bounce. Fogel fighting for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. It'll be Catonsville possession. That's someone we have missed the last couple of games. Jocelyn Fogel, of course, she was out with that ankle injury. You notice she's got a compression sleeve on her ankle. And bounce pass will go to Robinson. Cardinals have solely missed her presence in the paint as she fumbles that one into the hands of Elise going the other way. Fogel, the leading rebounder for the Cardinals this season. Alt directing traffic, trying to find an opening. Pushing her way through, puts up another floater, won't go. Fogel, rebound. Jay's already getting involved. Here's a quick pass to KC. KC trying to pass inside. I see what she was trying to do there. She was trying to find Robinson, but it got kicked up by Lise, I think, and it's going the other way. So early on here, Potomac State able to get plenty of turnovers as Ours nearly fell down there. Finds Lise. Lise goes to Forrester. Shot is off the top of the backboard, going the other way. Towns scything through traffic and lays it in. Got a little tongue-tied there on that call. My apologies. Well, folks, if you're tuning in to this game for the first time, if you're or have never watched the Cardinals before, if you're a fan of low-scoring defensive basketball, this is the team for you. This Cardinals defense has been notorious. Out of all 16 of their wins, as that ball goes out of bounds, possession will stay with Potomac State. Out of all of their wins, only once has a team scored more than 60 points when they've lost to the Cardinals. That's how good this defense is. We have a substitution as entering the game for the Catamounts. Number 13, Natalie Blankenship. Blankenship into the game, puts up a shot and is fouled. And if you hear me repeating information, folks, I'm doing double duty tonight as the PA announcer along with doing play-by-play. So sometimes it's going to sound like I'm switching my voice up. That's simply because I'm going to be doing a little PA. So Natalie Blankenship, the freshman guard from Logan, West Virginia, enters the game, makes her first, making it a 6-3 game. The foul, by the way, is on Deja Towns, her first, and the team's first. Blankenship makes both, 2-point game. As we got about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Fogel. Tough pass, finds Robinson, thinks about a three, backs up. Passes inside, deflected, fought for, and secured by Blankenship. So right out after being subbed into the game, she's making an impact as the Cardinals make another mistake there. And Potomac State ties it up as Chelsea Forrester scores on the breakaway. It's 6-6. Well, we knew this was going to be a tough one. Cardinals have faced a lot of teams with losing records this year, but this is their first opponent who's really tough as Ours getting all up in Deja Towns' business. She somehow finds Fogel open. Fogel kicks it out to Franklin. Franklin inside to Towns. Towns going for a tough pass. Won't work. That's not going to work. They can't get those passes into the paint as it's stolen away by Forrester. Finds Ours. Ours trying to find Blankenship. Connects. Blankenship inside. Forrester was open. Forrester pushes out of bounds. As a sub's coming in for the Catamounts, we'll switch over to PA announcer voice here as entering the game for the Catamounts. Number 21, Olivia Saunders. So that's Olivia Saunders, the sophomore guard from Charlestown, West Virginia, who enters the contest. Saunders finds Blankenship. Blankenship out to Ours. Ours for three, short. And it's just going to roll out of bounds. Possession to the Cardinals. Another substitute coming in. Entering the game for the Catamounts. Number 25, Taylor Kuntz. So this is freshman forward number 25, Taylor Kuntz, entering the game out of Bedford, Pennsylvania. Robinson for three. Got it! Tania Robinson, who this season at one point came within 10 points of the single game scoring record for the Cardinals, knocks down a three to give Catonsville the lead back. Here's Blankenship. Might have gotten away with a little bit of a travel there. Kicks out to Hours. Hours trying to hand off. There's a steal attempt, jump ball. As both Saunders and Robinson had a hand on it, it will be blue ball. Cardinals defense has been known for their steals. They're one of the best in the entire region at chalking up steals. A tough team to go against defensively. But so far, Potomac State's been able to kind of break through their weaknesses. Maybe not that time, though. Robinson with the steal. One to beat. Robinson trying to go coast to coast. She's fouled. Or maybe not. No foul called. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Traveling violation. Appreciate that from one of the baseball guys up here in the booth with me who caught that. Wasn't able to hear that. Here's Hours looking for an opening. Guarded by Robinson. Puts it up, finds Forrester. 10 on the shot clock. Forrester finds Saunders. Deep two, won't go. Fogle with the rebound. Good defensive stand for Catonsville. Franklin, deep two. Takes a Cardinal bounce. Fogle secures the rebound. Comes screaming in there. That's what she does so well. Franklin, they kick it back out to her. KC, Towns. Towns going to drive up the baseline. Puts up a shot. Got it. Great teamwork there by the Cardinals, and it was all sparked by that rebound secured by Jocelyn Fogle. And the Cardinals desperately needed that. Blankenship kicks out. Scrum for the ball. It's secured by Hours. Hours will get it to Kuntz. Kuntz, her pass out of bounds, going the other way. As subs are coming in now, as entering the game for the Catamounts. Number 22, Elizabeth Pryor. Edge number 23, Hannah Alt. Entering the game for the Cardinals. Number 5, Serafina Stubbs. So that's Serafina Stubbs, freshman, entering the game. She will replace Maya Franklin. Stubbs, very talented freshman. As here's Robinson for a deep three. Short KC rebound, finds Towns. Towns puts up a shot, won't go. Blankenship will secure the rebound. Cardinals making their first change in offense here tonight. Saunders thought about a three. Kicks it out to Alt. Alt having trouble corralling it. Inside to Saunders, puts it up, and she's fouled. It's good play design there by the Catamounts. They're able to expose the few weaknesses of Catonsville's defense. And one thing you have to look for, of course, Jocelyn Fogle come back from that injury. How effective is she going to be in the paint? As Saunders will go to the line to shoot two, and she misses her first. By the way, again, the player subbed in for the Cardinals. That's number 5, Serafina Stubbs. Has been making a big impact as a freshman here. Got a lot of minutes when Fogle was out injured, as Saunders makes her second. She's more than earned a position with this team going forward, that being number 5, Stubbs. Deep pass, they find Stubbs. Trying to push in, out to Fogle. Fogle, nice pass back to KC. Cardinals try to get someone inside. They got Towns. Shot goes up, will go. Fight for the rebound. And it's shredded away by 25. Kuntz going the other way as Kuntz takes a tumble at midcourt. Meanwhile, look at this defense from Deja Towns. Alt couldn't get anywhere around her. Fantastic defense from the Cardinals big in the middle. Trying to get inside. They find Alt surrounded by white jersey. She puts up a floater, won't go. Kuntz tries to grab the rebound, dishes it out, and there's only a white jersey waiting for her. Robinson going coast to coast. Got it! Tania Robinson. There's Blankenship on the response. Almost broke Stubbs' ankles, but backs off. Hands it to Alt. Alt Trying to cook it out. They can't get into the paint. They're going to have to shoot from the periphery. Here's a deep shot for a blanket ship. Airballs it out of bounds, going to the Cardinals. As the subs coming in for Potomac State, it's going to be number 24, Aaron Lease. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 24, Aaron Lease. Catamounts making a lot of substitutions early in this game. They got a lot of talented shooters there, but so far they've kind of been held in check as we have 1 minute to go in the first quarter. 1 minute to go. KC. Jumper won't go. Rebound secured by Lease. Lease hands off to Alt. Alt's got a wide open blanket ship she can work with. I don't think she's going to go that way. She's going to direct traffic here. Fires a shot to Saunders. Saunders. Lease back out to Alt. Looking for an opening. Can't seem to find one. She's doing a good job. Breaks through. Falls. No foul called. Saunders for three. Short. Jump ball. Possession's going to go to Catonsville. Good hustle there from Deja Towns to rip that ball away from Aaron Lease and give the Cardinals possession. Well, keep possession for the Cardinals, I should say. Got about 24 seconds to go here. Cardinals up 13-7. And as we said earlier, if you like low-scoring basketball, this is the team for you. Here's Towns inside, finds Stubbs. Got to kick it out. No, puts up a shot. Short. Towns hits the ground. Ball goes out. Possession will be the Catamounts with about 9 seconds left. See if they can get one more shot off as they trail by 6. Towns breaks that up. They're going to get a chance. Didn't get it off in time. Close, though. So at the end of the first quarter, the score 13-7. Cardinals lead it as we will take a short break and be back with the second quarter. We are back with the start of the second quarter. It's 13-7 Cardinals. Another low-scoring defensive affair, just the way we like it here at the Jack. Cardinals so far have been able to get some shots off, but Potomac State is hanging in there. And what we really need here is a good burst for the Cardinals to get back on top, but they have kept their streak alive. This is the 4th straight game in which the Cardinals have held an opponent to single digits in a quarter. They did that twice in their last game against Hartford. That was a dominant win for the Cardinals. All 5 starters. As a little confusion here. I think the shot clock wasn't going. Yep, I got confirmation it was a shot clock error. And once again, as I was saying, that game against Hartford, the Cardinals held the Fighting Owls to single digits in 2 of the 4 quarters. Absolute domination they showed in that game, and that's what the Cardinals have done all season, just brutalize their opponents. You can get shots off against the Cardinals, but you're not going to connect on them. That's the big thing here. Nifty play by Potomac State. They try to get a shot in, won't go, and that is going to hurt. Prior scores, count the basket, and a foul is going to be called on Serafina Stubbs. Catonsville foul on number 5, Serafina Stubbs. That is her first and the team's first. Elizabeth Pryor will make her first shot. Again, if you're just joining us, folks, I'm doing double duty tonight as PA announcer, so you're going to hear me repeat some information. And you might hear some reverb on your end. That's from my handheld mic. So just keep that in mind. Cardinals trying to respond here. 3-point game. They find Robinson. Thought about a three. He's going to back off, hands off to KC. KC goes out to Towns. Towns for three, short. Vogel grabs the rebound. KC. And a foul called. Referee's discussing what the call is, but it looks like it's going to go against Catonsville. It might be an offensive foul. We wait to see. No foul, no foul. It was out of bounds. So another turnover there by the Cardinals. They have had a lot in this game, and it is costing them. They managed to keep the game close so far. As a traveling violation against Potomac State, and as the old saying goes, you could travel to and from the arena, but you can't travel on the court. Once again, shout out to the old PA announcer at my alma mater, Towson University, for that one. Great little lie that I've decided to adopt. Robinson always has a nice little step there. She always looks like she's about to try a three. As that got tipped out of bounds, they're going to say the Cardinals touched it last. Another turnover. These are going to be costly. If the Cardinals keep this up, it is going to be a long night. So far, their defense has been able to hold Potomac State at bay, but the Catamounts are keeping it close. And again, this is a Catamounts team. They do this all season. They're 7-7 for a reason. They've been able to go toe-to-toe with some of the best teams in Region 20 and give them a run for their money. And while it doesn't always respond with a win, it has been, they have gotten close. 5 on the shot clock. Alt's got to make a move here. Guarded by KC. Inside, batted away by Fogel. Great play there by Jocelyn Fogel to bat down that pass. And now Deja Towns trying to respond, lays it up and in. Deja Towns taking over this game. Cardinals lead by 5, but it is a flimsy 5. They have got to respond. As the crowd keeps filtering in here, we got a very nice crowd out tonight. A lot of Potomac State fans. Nice to see them making the trip up from West Virginia. Bad pass intercepted by Deja Towns. Going the other way now. Towns has got options. She's going to flip it to Stubbs, who lays it up and in. Great play there by Deja Towns and Serafina Stubbs as timeout Potomac State. Potomac State taking a timeout. 17-10 the score. It'll be a full timeout. Take this moment, folks, to do a little self-promotion. If you're interested in the inner workings of CCBC Catonsville Athletics and want to get to know more about your favorite players, coaches, and athletic staff members, then check out the Red and Black, brand new podcast from CCBC Catonsville. New episodes coming out each month. We should have our first episode up shortly. The Red and Black will give you an inside look at the world of CCBC Catonsville Athletics. Also, while we're in timeout, I want to give a quick shout-out to Cardinals baseball, who leave for Florida tomorrow to begin their season. We're running it back this year, folks. Cardinals runners-up in Region 20 the last 2 years to Frederick. This is the year. Third time is going to be the charm. We hope. We hope. And we will bring you all of the home baseball games and softball games live on the Cardinal Network this spring. Those are going to be a lot of fun. Catamounts looking for an opening. Here's Alt. Wild shot won't go. Rebound fought for and grabbed. Still fought for. It's a dog pile for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. I think it should be Cardinal possession as the Catamounts are pulling back on defense. Yes, Cardinals will have possession here. Always get a little nervous when there's a big scrum like that somebody might get injured. Towns inside, finds Robinson. Robinson puts it up, won't go. Rebound by the Catamounts. That was Alt with the rebound. Hours for three. Takes a slide, won't go. And we're going the other way now. Towns looking for an opening, finds Fogel. Fogel puts up the jumper. Got it. Hey, Jocelyn Fogel with a nice shot there. And it's a 9-point lead for the Cardinals. This is their biggest lead of the night. So Catonsville finally starting to open up something here. It doesn't matter how little they score. If their defense keeps playing as well as it is, they'll be fine. Forrester trying to get in. Swatted at by KC. And Towns breaks it loose. Forrester tried to keep it alive, and it's secured by Stubbs going the other way. Stubbs to KC. Passes out to Robinson. Robinson for three. They're going to say two. They're going to say that was a two. Looks close, but she was on the line just barely. But Tania Robinson makes it 21-10. Catamounts looking for an opening. Here's Forrester. Fighting into the paint. And a traveling violation called against Pryor. Substitutes coming in as entering the game for the Cardinals. Number 10, Maya Franklin. And entering the game for the Catamounts. Number 21, Olivia Saunders. So Saunders in for the Catamounts. Franklin in for the Cardinals. And Franklin, very good shooter. Catamounts would be wise to not let her get open as they find Robinson. Robinson puts up a wonky shot. It might have gotten deflected, actually. Rebound taken by the Catamounts. If the Cardinals connect to their shots, they could be up by 30 at this point. They have just struggled shooting all night long, but they're holding on to an 11-point lead because their defense is playing so good. Ours, deep three. Nails it, nothing but net from Kelly Ours. Big three there. And with about 5 minutes to go till the half, it's 21-13. Game has gone by pretty quick. I think everyone wants to get out. As a foul is called, that's going to be against Forrester. Potomac State foul on number 14, Chelsea Forrester. That is her first and the team's first. So Forrester with the foul. As I was saying earlier, we'll hold on to that. Here's Stubbs for three. Short. Robinson secures the rebound. Finds Towns. Towns, floater, won't go. Rebound is secured by Pryor. As now, Alt nearly loses control of the ball. Finds Saunders. Potomac State not in position yet. They had 4 players all on the three-point line there. Nice defense from Maya Franklin. Alt slices through, puts up a floater, won't go. KC with an easy rebound. Now they find Stubbs. Stubbs, shot, tough one, but she's got it. Serafina Stubbs showing what she can do. Pushes the lead back to 10, 23-13. Ours, corner three. Got it. Boy, Kelly Ours is a sharpshooter out there. She is keeping this game close for the Catamounts. Towns. KC, corner three, won't go. Boy, Cardinals have missed a lot of corner threes there. That rolls out of bounds, possession to the Catamounts. Cardinals still lead this one, 23-16. Catamounts, though, keeping it close as they trail by 7. Alt. Nice pass there to Ours. Ours trying to stay hot. Good defense there from Towns. Pryor, shot goes up and in. Potomac State's got a run. It's 23-18. Franklin, KC, back out to Robinson. Cardinals try to get inside. They get it to Stubbs, puts up a shot, will go. Towns with the rebound. Towns can't finish. They fight for the ball. Towns has got it. Deja Towns keeps it alive. Let's see what the call is. Timeout taken. It's a timeout. Timeout, Catonsville. Cardinals going to go ahead and take a timeout here, and we'll take a break as well. 23-18, Catonsville leads. They'll have possession with 17 on the shot clock as the Cardinals trying to hold on to this lead right now as Potomac State will not go away. It'll be Robinson to inbound. Cardinals stacked up. They'll break the stack. Robinson finds Franklin. Franklin goes for three, will be short. Rebound taken by Forrester, going the other way. Forrester trying to go coast to coast, backs up, gets it to Blankenship, who's checked into the game. She misses a three. Fight for the ball. Robinson keeps it alive. Nice rebound. Now Robinson looking for an opening. Gets it to Towns. Towns puts it up, won't go. Cardinals just have been able to connect on those shots, and it has costed them so much. So we got about 2 minutes to go. Blankenship, tight pass into Forrester. Forrester wide open as Pryor. It's a three-point game. Potomac State is keeping this one way too close for comfort. Cardinals are going to have to make big adjustments at halftime. That's the only way, because they are struggling out there. Pryor was wide open under the basket. Here's Towns trying to respond. Flips out to Casey. Casey to Robinson. Stubbs, medium range jumper, won't go. Blankenship with the rebound. Another turnover for the Cardinals. Blankenship tripped up, no foul called, out of bounds, and it'll be Cardinal ball. Blankenship wants a foul, and we've got subs coming in. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 25, Taylor Kuntz. Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 21, Jocelyn Fogel. About a minute and a half to go until halftime. 23-20 is the score. That pass is tipped. Franklin still holds on to it. Flips out. Robinson trying to respond, tries to get inside. Robinson collects it herself and scores. That was needed. That was so much needed. Five-point lead for the Cardinals. Here's Forster trying to force her way to the basket. Kicks out to Kuntz. Kuntz out to Hours. Hours for three. Short. Stubbs with the rebound. No one was running for it. Now Stubbs trying to fight around Hours. Stubbs puts it up, and she's fouled. Potomac State foul on number 10, Kelly Hours. That is her first, team's second. Serafina Stubbs to the line to shoot two. So 2 shots for Serafina Stubbs. Will miss the first. And makes the second. Got rammed into by Saunders while she was doing so. As 1 minute to go till halftime. 26-20 the score. 26-20 the score. Saunders. Blankenship. It's to Saunders again, 10 on the shot clock. Potomac State try to get open. Hours puts it up and in. Kelly Hours is having herself a night. 30 seconds to go until the half. It's 26-22. Cardinals would love to get another shot off here. Give them some breathing room. Here's Franklin inside to Fogel. Fogel dancing around. Shot up and in. Jocelyn Fogel. That's what we needed. Final seconds ticking away. Shot clock turned off. Potomac State see if they've got one more in them. Blankenship is going to be fouled as she charges the basket, and it'll be 2 shots. So that's not what we needed there. Catonsville foul on number 10, Maya Franklin, her first and the team's second. Natalie Blankenship will shoot 2, and she'll make her first. 28-23, 8 seconds to go. Blankenship one more. Got it. Cardinals are going to let it roll. Blankenship was coming up like she wanted to try. They get it to Franklin. Got to get a shot off. Oh, they weren't able to. And it's going to remain a 4-point lead at the half. 28-24. Cardinals might be in trouble here against Potomac State. We're going to take a 15-minute break, and when we come back, the second half will be underway. You're watching the Cardinal Network. for a little bit.
Cardinal fans, it's halftime, and you know what that means. It's time for Cardinals Trivia. We posted a trivia question on our Instagram story at CCBC Card Sports. If you think you know the correct answer, come on down to the scores table. The first person to bring the correct answer down here will win their very own Cardinals shirt. We have a winner. Congratulations to Tyler for winning. Today's trivia question was, which college basketball coach has the most wins in women's college basketball history? The answer was Stanford University head coach Tara Vanderveer, who earlier this year won her 1,203rd game. Not only is she the all-time winningest coach in women's basketball history, but she's the all-time winningest coach in college basketball history. Congratulations to Tyler for winning, and thank you to everyone for participating in Cardinals Trivia.
John, you're ordering the house, dude? What? Turn the lights out.
Back for the second half here at the Jack Manley Wellness and Athletic Center. Cardinals lead 28-24 in what has been a tough game so far. Potomac State hanging in there. as we get back underway. Potomac State will be in with possession for the second half. On the floor for them, it'll be ours, Alt. As that goes out of bounds, possession will stick with the Catamounts. It'll be ours, Forrester, Pryor, Alt, and Lease on the court to start the second half. On the card for the Cardinals, it'll be Stubbs, Robinson, Fogel, KC, and Towns. Ours. 5 on the shot clock. Cardinal defense doing a good job. Broken up and stolen away by KC. There's a block there by Pryor. Scooped up by Lease. Cardinals continuing to have trouble with turnovers here. It's costing them big time. Alt flips it out to Lease. Lease looking for an opening. Puts up a shot, won't go. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say white ball. See if the Cardinals can respond here, get their first point. Stubbs for 3. Got it! Big time 3 there from Serafina Stubbs. And it's 31-24. Now looking for a response is Potomac State. Here's Alt. Deep shot to Forrester. Forrester trying to find an opening. Forrester inside for Alt. Robinson got a hand on it, and a jump ball is called. Going the other way, and it will be Cardinal ball. Eight and a half to play in the third. Another steal here for the Catamounts. They get it to Forrester. Forrester's shot goes up, blocked. Can't tell which of the Baltimore Polytech twins it was. It was either Towns or Robinson. Towns trying to go the distance, and her shot is well off. They're going to give possession to the Cardinals, though. They're going to say it was deflected out. Towns will inbound it. Finds Fogel. Fogel trying to break out of 2 blue jerseys. Puts up a shot, won't go. And Lease secures the rebound. Potomac State has been dominating the Cardinals on the boards tonight, and it shows. Tough pass out to Forrester. Forrester going to try and find Pryor. Shot goes up, won't go. Cardinals ball. Ours took a swipe at Towns there. She's going to keep possession. Towns flips it out. KC. Robinson. Oh, dropped it out of bounds. Possession change. It's going back to the Catamounts. Another turnover in enemy territory for the Cardinals. They just have been they just can't seem to stop making those mistakes. Pryor connects. And the Catamounts draw ever closer. Catonsville's got to get a stop here. Or at least score some points, I guess. Fogel kicks out to Stubbs. Stubbs on the line. Won't go. Ours with the rebound. Going to be boxed in as the Cardinals go to a full court press. Potomac State coming the other way. Here's Alt. Survives some swipes, gets it to Pryor. Pryor straddles the baseline, kicks it out to Alt. Alt inside to Pryor. Pryor is going to be fouled. Catonsville foul number 12, Deja Towns. Her second and the team's first. Once again, folks, if you're just joining me, if you're just joining us, I'm doing double duty tonight as PA announcer and play-by-play, so you're going to hear some repeated information as the Catamounts inbounded a bit too quickly there. And they get it out to Alt. Alt trying to find Ours. Ours has been lethal from three-point range. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get a shot off somehow. Alt goes for a deep 3. Oh, it almost worked. Fogel's there for the rebound, but that was very, very close. Robinson. Auers scoops up the loose ball. And it's going back the other way. As now a foul called, and that's going to be against KC, it looks like. Catonsville foul number 32, Kayla Cabbagestock, her second and the team's second. So KC with her second foul of the evening. 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Cardinals lead 31-26. It's another close-scoring defensive slugfest. We've gotten used to seeing those. Here's Pryor. Nice spin, kicks it out to Auers for three. And, just misses. Going the other way now with Deja Towns. Towns scything through traffic, puts up a shot, won't go. Rebound taken by Lease. Now Lease, football-style pass deep to Alt, got it. Alt trying to finish it, she will. That was pretty. 3-point game. 31-28. And the Cardinals need a timeout. Timeout, Catonsville. While we have this timeout, let's quickly give you the halftime stats, which we forgot to earlier. Potomac State shot 10 of 28 from the floor, 2 of 11 from three-point range, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Cardinals, meanwhile, shot 14 of 31 in that first half, 2 of 7 from three-point range, and 1 of 2 on free throws. They haven't had a lot of trips. Leading scorer for the Cardinals so far has been Deja Towns with 10. Leading rebounder has been Jocelyn Fogel with 6. And leading assister has been KC with 4. Potomac State's lead scorer so far has been Pryor with 9 points. She's also the leading rebounder with 3. And there are 5 players tied with 1 assist each. No players in any serious foul trouble. As we get back underway, inbounds pass will go to Tania Robinson. Cardinals need a response. They find KC, shot up and in, and KC scores. I believe those are her first points of the night. And a much-needed basket from the Cardinals there with 5 minutes to go in the third. 33-28. Inside pass, intercepted by Fogel. And that's stolen away by Auers. She finds Alt. Alt having trouble corralling it, and she's going to be fouled by Deja Towns. Catonsville foul on number 12, Deja Towns. That is her third and the team's third. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 21, Olivia Saunders. Olivia Saunders checking into the game for the Catamounts now to replace Erin Lease. Catamounts ball off of the foul, and they didn't get it in time. Violation against Potomac State going the other way, Cardinals ball. Catonsville leads 33-28. Robinson scything through traffic. No call and a foul there. She got tapped on the head. Fogel, KC. Back to Robinson. Robinson puts up a three. Takes a Cardinal bounce, won't go. Saunders tries to get the rebound. It's stolen by Stubbs. Basket's called off. There's a foul, and it's an offensive foul against Stubbs. Catonsville foul against number 5, Serafina Stubbs. That is her second and the team's fourth. 4 fouls already for the Cardinals in this quarter. None for Potomac State. Yet somehow Catonsville still leads. Their defense just will not let Potomac State catch up. I think, honestly, I don't think neither team has scored double digits so far. We still got 4 minutes to go in this third quarter, but this has probably been, as there's a turnover going the other way, this has probably been the worst scoring quarter we've seen all season. Towns to the basket and scores. Boy, Deja Towns has been having an excellent night so far. Early candidate for player of the game, I'd say. Alt trying to get in, finds Pryor on the baseline. That play has worked several times. Won't work this time with Jocelyn in the way. And Robinson with the steal. Robinson trying to finish, she's fouled. Potomac State foul on number 10, Kelly Hours. That is her second and the team's first. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 25, Taylor Kuntz, and number 13, Natalie Blankenship. So it'll be 2 shots here for Tania Robinson, who will make her first. Makes it 36-28. Second one, little tease on that one as it went in and out several times. 37-28, Cardinals lead by 9. If they could keep a lead around there, they should be safe. Their defense has done such a good job at holding Potomac State at bay. Catamounts now looking for an opening. They find Blankenship. She's been able to spark a lot of offense. Not that time though. Blankenship tried to draw the foul, stolen away by KC, who tries to go coast to coast, and she's fouled. And finally, the foul's starting to go Catonsville's way. Potomac State foul on number 21, Olivia Saunders. That is her first and the team's second. 2 shots for Kayla Cabbage-Stock. She'll make her first. And it's a 10-point lead for the Cardinals, 38-28. Back to double digits. KC will make both, 39-28. Blankenship falls, trying to get the ball away, and they're going to call a jump ball. No, timeout. Potomac State gets a timeout just in time. Timeout, Potomac State. We're going to go ahead and take a short break ourselves and be right back. So we've got about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. With about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Catonsville leads 39-28. They've been able to keep Potomac State at bay, but the Catamounts putting up more of a challenge than anyone expected as we try to wrap up this third quarter. Catamounts try to find an opening. They find Forrester. Shot goes up, will go. Fogel with the rebound. Probably could see our men's team warming up in the background. Their game coming up next as they face the Catamounts, so that should be a fun one. Cardinals men trying to secure a top playoff seed. Robinson for 3, contested, takes a Cardinal bounce, won't go. Fogel hits the deck, rebound taken by Forrester. And the Catamounts have got wide open players. They're going to one of them. It's Kelly Hours for 3. No. Fight for the ball. And looks like Blankenship stepped out of bounds. Substitutes coming in now as entering for the Catamounts. Number 23, Hannah Alt. And number 22, Elizabeth Pryor. So a bunch of subs coming in for the Catamounts. Catonsville, I don't believe Catonsville hasn't made a sub all game. Maya Franklin has been sitting on the bench. Jocelyn Fogel inside for Stubbs, puts up a shot, will go. Pryor with the rebound. Now a fight for the ball. KC kind of gets thrown there. Jump ball is called. It will be Catamount possession. There's a fight for the ball there and a foul called. It's going to be against Kayla Cabbage-Stock, it looks like. Catonsville foul at number 32, Kayla Cabbage-Stock. That is her third and the team's fifth. So that'll push Catonsville over the limit for this quarter with about 2 minutes to go. And that'll send Natalie Blankenship to the line to shoot two. She'll make her first. And it is a 10-point lead for the Cardinals, 39-29. West Virginia slowly pushing in. Got the second, 39-30. Towns falls as she's trying to fight to the basket, and it's picked up by the Catamounts. Here's Blankenship, pushes back, alt for three. Banks it in. And it's a 6-point lead for the Cardinals now. Potomac State slowly but surely crawling back into the contest. 39-33. Neither team has been able to score much in this third quarter, and it's showing. Here's Towns. Fights, and she's fouled. And two shots coming up. Potomac State foul on number 22, Elizabeth Pryor. That is her first and the team's third. Two shots here for Deja Towns. Makes the first. Misses the second, though. And Kuntz secures the rebound for Potomac State. Saunders, deep two, won't go. Rebound, Catonsville. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. And Robinson finishes there and pushes the Cardinals back to a double-digit lead, 42-33. Now Blankenship sizing up her opponent. There is a noticeable size disadvantage for Potomac State for at least half of their players. As KC got a finger there, Blankenship will scoop it up. Coach, 10 on the shot clock. Potomac State's got to get one off. 5 on the shot clock. Pryor, Saunders for three, beats the shot clock. What a shot from Olivia Saunders to beat the shot clock, which is turned off now as we come towards the end of the third quarter. Fogel trying to respond, puts up a jumper, won't go. Blue rebound, Towns falls to the ground and a jump ball called with 2 seconds to go. It'll be Cardinal possession. They got to inbound it quickly and get a shot off. Inbounds out to Robinson. Robinson, deep three, will miss. 42-36, the score. We go into the final quarter. It's going to be a close one, folks. Potomac State putting up one heck of a fight. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, the final quarter is upon us. CU is going to come out of this fight with the win. We'll be right back. Final quarter upon us. Who is going to take it home tonight? Potomac State, Catonsville. It's been a fun one so far. Low-scoring slugfest. Both teams struggling at shooting. But plenty of great defense like that as Jocelyn Fogel gets a hand on the ball. Fight for it. Casey secures the steal. Great job by the Cardinals defense there. And they find it open. Robinson. Tadia scythes her way to the basket and lays it in. Remember, folks, this is only game one of our doubleheader. We've got another 40 minutes of action coming up with the men's game as Fogel might have gotten away with a foul initially, but there's another foul. Jocelyn Fogel, you cannot score on her. And it's going to be an offensive foul, looks like, as Potomac State foul on number 14, Chelsea Forrester. That is her second and the team's first. Jocelyn Fogel just not going to let anyone get around her. That foul going against Forrester. Fogel herself might have gotten away with a little bit of a foul. As Fogel, quick shot to Robinson. Robinson dicing through traffic. She's fouled. The one person you want to get the ball to try and win this game is going to be Tania Robinson. She has been a dynamite scorer all season for the Cardinals, as that foul looks like it's going to be against Ours. Potomac State foul on number 10, Kelly Ours. That is her third and the team's second. Robinson will shoot two and makes her first. If you want to win this game, you have got to get the ball to Tania Robinson. She has been a dynamite scorer for the Cardinals all season long as she makes both. And that's the play. Again, they have to get her the ball. Robinson and her former high school teammate, Deja Towns, have done a great job this season and so far in this game as KC gets a hand on that. Cardinals kind of just let that one roll out of bounds, though. It's going to remain Potomac State ball. It was a catchable ball, it looks like. One has to wonder if a little bit of exhaustion is starting to creep in here on the Cardinals. They have not had to deal with an opponent this tough in quite some time. I think the last opponent who really pressed them was the first half against Beaver County, but they ended up dominating the second half of that game. Last time the Cardinals lost, that was against arch rival CCBC Essex 5 games ago. KC, nice pass to Towns, can't complete. Shots they've missed, they'd be in a comfortable lead, and we probably wouldn't be worried about Potomac State potentially winning this one. Forrester scores, getting around the brick wall, that is Fogel. 46-38, 8-point lead for the Cardinals. They've got to hold on. Well, I will say, it is nice, as a whole lot thought, Fogel's shot won't go. Fight for the rebound out of bounds. White ball. You got to say, as much as I'd love for the Cardinals to be winning this by probably 20 or 30 points like they've been doing all season, it is nice to get a relatively close game here at the Jack for once. Here's Fogel. Quick shot to KC. Nice pass out to Towns, who misses. Rebound by Pryor. Alt. Wide open Forrester. And white jerseys convened at her location and stopped the shot. Good job there. It was Fogel again who got right up in Forrester's business, forcing that turnover. Towns flips it to Stubbs. Stubbs shot. Oh, so close, and a foul called. And now the crowd expressing some frustration there. Potomac State foul, number 14, Chelsea Forrester. That is her third and the team's third. So it'll be 2 shots for Serafina Stubbs. Misses the first. Not what the Cardinals needed. If she can make her second, she can push it to a 9-point lead. No luck on either, but KC secures the rebound. Try to find an opening. KC will find Robinson, who had to peel back from the opposite side of the court. Robinson puts it up. Oh, what a move by Tania Robinson. What a beautiful play by Tania Robinson. And it's a 10-point lead for the Cards. Alt. Trying to find an opening. Finds Saunders for 3. Short. Towns with the rebound. Deja Towns has been everywhere on the court tonight. Towns, KC, Robinson, deep shot, got it! And it's a three-pointer. The Cards have got 50. 51 to be exact. 7 minutes to go in this one. Catonsville started to get some breathing room, but last time they did, Potomac State fought back. Forrester is fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Deja Towns. Catonsville foul at number 12, Deja Towns. That is her fourth and the team's first. Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 10, Maya Franklin. So Maya Franklin will check into the game to replace Deja Towns, who with 4 fouls, 1 foul away from fouling out. She's probably seen her last action of the night. Back to the action we go. KC comes in there and grabs the steal. What a hustle from KC, and avoids the jump ball too. Boy, I tell you, Kayla Kabachnock is having a night as well. Here's Serafina Stubbs. She is fouled. And that's going to go against Potomac State. Potomac State foul on number 22, Elizabeth Pryor. That is her second and the team's fourth. Inbounds pass. Stubbs. Shot won't go. Fights for it. Grabs her own rebound, but as it's stripped by Pryor. Pryor will kick it out to Alt. Potomac State keeping it alive. Alt. Nice moves, and she's fouled by KC. Catonsville foul number 32, Kayla Kabachnock. That is her fourth and the team's second. Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 23, Cindy Velasquez. So Cindy Pastora Velasquez checks into the game for the Cardinals, making her first appearance, the freshman forward from Baltimore, Maryland, as Alt's first free throw misses. Remains a 51-38 game. None at the line, but Fogel touched the ball as it rolled out of bounds. And that's going to be another chance for the Catamounts. Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 10, Maya Franklin. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 13, Natalie Blankenship. So a bit of an odd strategy there for the Cardinals as they checked Cindy Velasquez out immediately as there's a fight for the ball and a foul called as Tania Robinson was struggling there with number 23, Hannah Alt. I think this is going to be against Robinson. Catonsville foul on number 4, Tania Robinson. That is her second and the team's third. A little confusion over the scores table there. I think they thought somebody had fouled out. They have not. Blankenship back into the game. She's been a firecracker for the Catamounts tonight. Angie to get a lot of offense going. Alt. Pryor. Alt once again for 3. Won't go. Stubbs with the rebound. Kicks it out to KC. KC looking for an opening. Gets it to Stubbs. Inside for Fogel. Fogel. Shot blocked by Pryor. Into the arms. Ooh. Fogel goes down, back to her feet. Stubbs saves the play. They get it to Franklin. Franklin for 3 for the corner, won't go. Rebound taken by Fogel. And she loses it out of bounds. Boy, just sloppy play for the Cardinals tonight. Very uncharacteristic. They still hold the lead, though. That's the crazy thing. Potomac State just hasn't been able to capitalize on all of the Cardinals' turnovers. And that's going to be the key in this one. And if I sound harsh, folks, I'm not trying to be, but sometimes you gotta just say what's. As there's a 3-pointer there from Kelly Hours. That's big. 10-point game. If it sounds like I'm harsh, I'm not trying to be, but sometimes you gotta just be pretty blunt about a team's performance, and that's what we've got tonight. Robinson falls, no foul called. Robinson gets tripped up. Stubbs scores as Robinson and Blankenship are both down. Both of them back to their feet. Good to see. It's a big old fight for the ball. Let's see who the foul call is on. I think it's going to be against Blankenship. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 21, Olivia Saunders. Potomac State foul on number 13, Natalie Blankenship. That is her first and the team's 5th. And Blankenship frustrated visibly. Our athletic trainer, the wonderful Miss Abby Miller, heading over to check her out, make sure that she is okay, as she took a nasty hit to the head there. Serafina Stubbs. The referee's discussing something here. I think there's discussion. I think they're discussing who the foul should be on. We got about 5 minutes, by the way, to go in this game. Stubbs will miss the first. Stubbs will try to put up her second. And got it. 52-41, 11-point lead for the Cardinals with 5 minutes to go. They've got to hold on to it. Saunders. Shot blocked by Robinson. She keeps it alive. Robinson to Towns. Towns looking for an opening. Towns, shot won't go. Grabs her own rebound. Puts up another. No, they're going to call traveling on her. Another costly turnover for the Cardinals here. Ours, nice spin move, gets it to Alt. Hannah Alt, no look pass. Pryor. Jumper won't go. Fight for the rebound. It's secured by Stubbs as both Fogel and Alt hit the deck. Robinson backing up. Finds Stubbs. Stubbs inside for Fogel. Fogel shot up, won't go. Forster hit the deck. They try to steal. It's going to be Catamount ball. Stubbs almost got the steal there. The bench wanted it the other way. They didn't get it. And another traveling violation, this one called against Pryor. (52-41). Here's Towns. Stolen away by Pryor. Catamounts might have a chance. Alt floater. Won't go. Fogel with the rebound. As many mistakes as the Cardinals have made tonight, the Catamounts just haven't been able to connect on crucial shots. Credit to Catonsville's defense. They have kept them in this game. Fogel, mid-range jumper, nailed it. And Potomac State's going to take a timeout. Timeout, Potomac State. Well, next up for the Cardinals, folks, on Monday they face Nova, the third to last home game of the season. It should be a fun one. After that, it's a Wednesday matchup against Bryant and Stratton. That's going to be a crucial game, not for playoff seeding, though, as Bryant and Stratton is not a conference opponent, but that will be a big test for the Cardinals. Bryant and Stratton, one of the best teams in the region, and arguably one of the best teams in the country at 18-1 last time we checked. And in the season finale, the one we've all been waiting for, if things hold as they are, it'll be number 1 and number 2 in Region 20 as Catonsville battles Howard on sophomore day here at the Jack Manley Wellness and Athletic Center. That is going to be the big game that you have got to tune in for as the top 2 teams in Region 20 duel it out for what could very well be the number 1 overall seed. Of course, that's going by overall record. Now, if we wanted to be exact and say by conference record, well, then Essex has probably got that locked down as they are undefeated in conference play. But personally, I feel that having 4 losses on the season looks a little better than having 6. Take that, Knights. We'll see you guys come playoff time. It's all in good fun, folks. It is all in good fun. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. 54-41, Catonsville leads. And Potomac State's going to let that ball roll as much as they can. Blocked by Fogel. 2 Potomac State players collide. They're going to be down a man. Stubbs' shot goes up and in, and she scores. How about that from Serafina Stubbs? And the Cardinals get a little more breathing room. 56-41. Hours. Boxed in, can't get away. Hands off to Alt. And Alt, as they're going to call Stubbs for a foul in the backcourt. Excuse me, the front court. I always get that one mixed up. I always accidentally say that the wrong one when I'm trying to say something. By the way, excuse me, fouls on Tania Robinson. Inbounds pass, tipped, stolen away. Stubbs got a hand on it, Robinson's got it. Robinson dices through traffic and scores. Now we're getting somewhere. Cardinals have opened up a 17-point lead just like that. Doesn't feel like a 17-point lead, but it's a 17-point lead. Robinson with another steal. And we're finally seeing the Cardinals' true colors here as they are opening it up big time. Fogel, shot up and in. It's 19 points separating the Cardinals as Potomac State will take another timeout. Timeout, Potomac State. So with about 2 minutes to go, 60-41, the Cardinals finally opening up some. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, the conclusion of tonight's contest. Remember, men's basketball coming up right after this. With 2 minutes to go, 60-41, Cardinals lead. There appears to be a disagreement going on as we've got back-to-back timeouts. Catonsville's taken one, so we'll go back to break. Timeout, Catonsville.
Folks, a reminder, the action does not stop after this game. Men's basketball coming up at 7 p.m. as the Cardinals take on the Catons.
Say the game's about to be over. I'll be out in 2 minutes. I'll just leave him sitting out there.
So after back-to-back timeouts, we return to the action. 60-41, Cardinals lead. Trying to hold on here. They've opened up a pretty big lead. And now the question is, can Catonsville or can Potomac State respond? Foul called. It's going to go against the Catamounts, it looks like. And that should be on Serafina Stubbs. Catonsville foul number 5, Serafina Stubbs. That is her 3rd and the team's 5th. So 2 shots here for Natalie Blankenship. Got the first. Blankenship will make both. Makes it a 60-43 game. Cardinals got to be careful here. They don't let Potomac State, as we've got a timeout. Looks like a child tossed something onto the court. And a traveling violation called against Deja Towns off the inbounds pass. Another mistake by the Cardinals. Entering the game for the Catamounts, number 25, Taylor Kuntz. So Taylor Kuntz checks into the game for the Catamounts. Saunders for 3, short. Rebound taken by Lease. Lease kicks out to Saunders. Can't find an opening. They get it to Blankenship. Blankenship finds Hours. She has been on fire from 3-point range tonight. Back to Blankenship. 5 on the shot clock. Blankenship for 3. Close, but no cigar. It's picked up by Robinson. Going the other way. Cardinals looking for a response here. 1 minute to go in regulation. 1 minute to go in this one. They find Fogel. Nice score there. Cardinals lead back to 19. That should wrap it up. That should be enough. It doesn't feel like it, but it should be enough. Blankenship. Here comes the exclamation point. Intercepted by Deja Towns. Finds Stubbs, and she is not fouled. Goes out of bounds. But that should wrap things up here for the Cardinals for their 17th win of the season. It wasn't pretty, but it looks like they're going to get this one. Cardinals will have the ball, 38 seconds to go. Inbounds pass will go to Fogel, who tries a 3. Oh, that was close. Fogel's not known for a 3-point shooting, but came very close there. Hours will try a 3. It's blocked by Robinson. And a foul called on Jocelyn Fogel. Catonsville foul number 21, Jocelyn Fogel. That is her first. So Saunders will miss her first. And will miss her second, but they managed to get the rebound. Another chance here with about 20 seconds to go. Saunders. And out of bounds. Got it. Going back to the Cardinals. Timeout, Catonsville. Cardinals are going to take a timeout here. Not sure why they needed it. So with 12 seconds to go, Catonsville leads 62-43. This should wrap up this one. For the Cardinals, it'll be their 17th win of the season. They just keep extending that total. What has been a fantastic season for them so far. And it's only going to get better. This one wasn't the prettiest, but they're going to get the job done again. It's going to be their 6th straight victory. Their 6th straight opponent held to under 60 points, and another opponent they have beaten who will not score more than 60. Only one team the Cardinals have beaten all season has been able to score more than 60 points against them. That was Prince George's County. Back when the Cardinals dropped 100. Inbounds pass. Fogel for three. Oh, won't go. Stubbs with the rebound. Finds KC. Puts it up and in for the exclamation point. And Potomac State will take a timeout with 6 minutes to go. I don't know why we need so many timeouts. Timeout, Potomac State. At this point, it's like there really isn't a reason for the timeout, but this gives us time to award our player of the game. Perfect timing. Taking a quick look at the stats, a lot of impressive performances tonight. Tania Robinson's got 22. Who are you saying? 4? Tania Robinson's got 22. Deja Downs has got 15. A lot of very impressive performances tonight from the Cardinals. I think we're going to go player of the game, though. Tania Robinson has had a great game, but I think for player of the game, we're going to go ahead and give it to Deja Towns. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Very nearly got a triple-double. She was 4 assists and 4 rebounds away from a triple-double. That is incredibly impressive to do. Final seconds are going to tick away here. And it's a steal by Robinson, and she is going to finish 66-43. Robinson gets the steal again. Cardinals wanted to try one last shot. They won't get it, but that'll do it. Cardinals win it 66-43, their 6th win in a row. Another dominant performance from the defense. It wasn't the prettiest game, but the Cardinals get the job done, and they will be set to face Nova on Monday. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off for the night, folks. Player of the game is going to go to Deja Towns for nearly scoring a triple-double. And in the meantime, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's contest. Don't go away, though. Men's basketball is coming up. Same network, different live stream. That'll be coming up shortly. The Cardinals win it 66-43. Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. This is the big man on the mic, Isaac Donsky, signing off. Good night, everybody.